Hello everybody, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. So today I am doing a Goodwill outlet slash bins haul. I haven't looked at any of this stuff since I brought it home. So I'm really curious to see what I got because frankly, I don't really remember when I'm at the bins. I don't really look up comps. I don't really look up much because I'm just it's such a good deal. You pay by the pound. Over in my area, I think it's $1.39 a pound or something like that. So it's a steal. I got all of this stuff for under $20. To be exact, I paid $17.55. So probably even if I only just sold one of these items, it would pay for the whole haul. So I'm very lucky to be able to go to the bins in my area pretty frequently because I live close. But I'm curious to know, do you guys go to the bins a lot? Are they far from you? I've heard for some people they have to drive 6 hours, which I'm like, no, I would never go. I bought 15 pieces, which ended up making it about $1.17 per item. One of them was a pair of really heavy shoes though, so that definitely added to it. Shoes I am definitely a little more picky with just because they add a lot of weight, but for $1 an item basically, I will definitely take it. So yeah. Also, what I love about the bins is I can try out new brands that I normally wouldn't get at the thrift store because of pricing, and then start incorporating that into my closet and maybe picking it up more at the thrift store, if that makes sense. There's some brands that I've never found before that I have here in this haul that I'm really excited to try out because I come across it in the thrift store and I'm like, that seems a little pricey. If you guys don't know why I bought this giant pile of clothes, it's because I'm a part-time reseller on Poshmark and Mercari. I do this as a side hustle, so yeah, that is why. Anyway, without further ado, I did a little thrift with me so I could show you guys some of the things that I passed on and why I passed on it, and then I will show you guys the haul. So let's get to the thrift with me and then I'll get into the haul. Let's go. Okay, so this was the first thing I passed on, which was heartbreaking. It was a Wild Fox sweater, and I know they're supposed to have a worn-in look, but that one was very, very worn in. It was pretty thin in some parts. It was pilling really badly and discolored, so I unfortunately had to leave that behind. And if you guys are wondering why I'm wearing winter gloves, it is because my Goodwill still makes you wear gloves when you shop, and I ran out of disposable gloves and I don't really feel like buying anymore, so this is what I have to work with. It gets really hot and I hate it. I'm very curious to know, do you guys have to wear gloves when you thrift at your Goodwill outlet? But that was my first good find on camera. It was a Free People sweater, kind of zip up workout thing, so I grabbed it. And check out how heartbreaking this was. It was a singular Miu Miu heel with the heel part missing. That would have been so incredible. I've never found that brand before, but I had to leave it behind sadly. So these were a lot of just single shoes. I thought I found Birkenstocks, but I did not. Those were kind of cute, but they were a no-name brand, I think. And then the rest was just single pairs of shoes. Those were kind of cute, but the beading was falling off. They were a Rampage brand. Okay, this was an Amuse Society dress I ended up leaving behind because of horrible pit stains and just a lot of wear in general. It's a brand that sells okay for me, but not worth picking up. These were Abercrombie jeans that I put back because the comps were only $15, but someone ended up grabbing it immediately, so I kind of had FOMO on that. These were Brandy Melville jeans that were absolutely destroyed, so I put those back. And then these I just want to show you guys how much H&M was in here. Almost everything I felt that I touched was H&M. And then Old Navy, of course. That's all it is sometimes. I'm just gonna jump into everything that I bought at the Goodwill outlet slash the bins yesterday. It was a lot of bread and butter brands. So the first thing is this Anthropologie metallic turtleneck sweater. This is probably something I would not have bought at a regular Goodwill store, but since you pay by the pound, I figured I'd get it. And I think this is a newer tag anyway, so that's always a good thing. So that is what the tag looks like. And I imagine this will probably sell for $30 or something like that. So I got that. This is a first for me. I've never gotten this brand before because usually it's pretty marked up at the thrift store, but I've never found it at the bins either. So this is a pair of blank NYC jeans. And they're this really nice acid wash, and they have cuts at the knees. These were in the $35 to $40 range, so I was really excited to find these. This is actually the first thing I found, and it took me seriously 15 to 20 minutes to find anything good. So I was Okay, all right, we'll check these out. They have the little patch on the back right here, so excited to find those. First two things are a little out of season, but that's okay. This next one was more of a Plato's Closet find. I think they'll buy this, hopefully. I want to go there soon anyway, so I figured I'd take some stuff in with me to sell. But it's from a brand called Mason and Bell. I'm assuming this is like something you would find at like Francesca's or something, but that's what the tag looks like. And it's just like this A-line dress. Kind of reminded me of Free People, that's why I grabbed it. It has like lace at the sleeves, and the comps for this, regardless on Poshmark, weren't too bad. It was like $15, but I just don't think this is a brand that people would be searching for. So even though I might not list this on my Poshmark, I think I could still get a few dollars for this at Plato's Closet. And it's really cute for spring and summer. This is a brand I've come across a few times at Goodwill, and I decided to pass on just because I don't know too much about it, but I'm excited to try this out. And that's one of the things I love about the bins is you can try new brands at a very low risk. So this is Kodo, I believe is how you pronounce it, and it's sold at Anthropologie. It's the speckled tunic style sweater. It's a little bit longer and it has like front like pockets, I guess. Duh. What bothers me about this is the inside color is a lot more vibrant than the outside. I feel like it's inside out, but it's not. And I just love the label on this, but the comps for this weren't too bad. They were in the $20 to $25 range. And again, I'm excited to try this because if it sells quickly, I'm definitely willing to pick it up more at the thrift store. This is another one I think I'm gonna take to Plato's Closet. It's an Urban Outfitters sweater. Again, I believe this is one of their newer tags. And I'm so sorry, the sun keeps coming in and out, so the lighting is very wonky. So I think this is one of their newer tags. It's a size large. It's cropped with balloon sleeves, and it's not in the best condition. Like you can already see right there, there's some staining. So I think before I take it to Plato's Closet, I'm gonna try to wash it. It's actually not too bad. I think it's showing up way worse on camera than it is in real life. But I think this will, if I tried to sell this on Poshmark, I think this would sell for like 20 bucks. But I just kind of want to take it to Plato's Closet and see what I could get there. This next one I found in a new bin. It was inside out, and sometimes you have to get aggressive at the new bins. I just kind of like yanked it in front of somebody, which sounds really mean, but that's how the bins are. So this is just a Madewell crushed velvet blouse. If this was the right price at the thrift store, I would get this, but I'm trying to stay away from Madewell shirts. If it's from the bins though, I will definitely get it. It has really pretty ruffles on the bottom. It has split sleeves, and this would be so nice for the holidays. Let's see how old she is. So this is from holiday 18. So it's not horrible, like it's not too old, but I definitely remember when Madewell went through their little crushed velvet thing. But I think this will probably sell between $20 to $25. Next one is Kendall and Kylie sweater, not a sweatshirt, it's a sweater. And I'm pretty sure somebody on YouTube told me that the Kendall and Kylie sold at Nordstrom has a black tag. Correct me if I'm wrong, I'm pretty sure somebody told me that, but it's really, really soft. It's leopard print. It may have shrunk a little bit because it says it's a size medium and it looks pretty small to me. But it's metallic, and the comps for this were actually really good. They were in the $30 to $35 range. So I'm excited to get this listed, and honestly, like I would totally wear this. It's so soft. Okay, this next one, like I said, I had not looked at any of the stuff before I started digging in, but I forgot to cut this off. It just has like a random red string on it. I don't know why. Oh, I definitely thought this was the front. Apparently it's the back, but this is a Free People zip up sweatshirt. It has staining on it, so I'm gonna have to try to get that out. But it has this really pretty mesh pattern on the front and then on the back. I guess this makes sense that this would be the back, because otherwise you'd be like completely exposing your chest, which, not that there's anything wrong with that, but that design makes more sense. I'm guessing whoever had this couldn't reach the zipper, and that's why there's this string on it. I don't really know, but this is what the tag looks like, and hopefully I can get the stains out. If I can, this will probably sell for like $30 or so. If not, I think I'll probably list it for like 20 and see what happens. But that looks like something that would come out. I don't know. We'll see. It's always very heartbreaking when you find damaged stuff at the bins. Okay, this next one, I really like this. It's a old school Levi's chambray shirt. I don't think it's vintage, It looks kind of older, but I don't think it's vintage. It's in really good shape. There's no like markings or flaws or anything like that. I think somebody will really enjoy this. I know denim chambray shirts were in a few years ago, but since it's Levi's and since it's at the bins, I'm definitely willing to see how it goes. I like that it has buttons and not just snaps like a lot of chambray shirts do. It has the little Levi's logo down there and the tab on the pocket. So I have not looked this up at all, to be honest. I'm guessing this will probably go for like 20 bucks. Levi's actually do pretty well for me. I used to pick them up at the thrift store a lot and at like TJ Maxx and things like that, but I stopped. But I've sold everything Levi's that I've ever posted. So that's always good. Okay, I found quite a few pairs of American Eagle shorts that I put back because they look like they had shrunk. But I have sold these before in the past, and I think people don't get them at the bins because they think that they're destroyed, but they're actually supposed to look like this. So they have the pockets sticking out, the label's gone, which that's exactly how the old pair I had looked, and then the pockets are ripped up. So I really do think people think that it's not supposed to look like that. It does have some staining on the pockets, which I'll either try to get out or I'll mention in the listing. In the past, I think this sold for like $20 or $25. And it says here, these are the vintage high-rise festival shorts, and these are size 6. So if I'm at the bins and I see these shorts, I actually think it's a really good find because of how quickly they flip. This one I thought was really cute, either to post on Poshmark or take to Plato's Closet. It's a little Adidas crop top. I've seen these sell at Urban Outfitters for $35 or $40. So I think this will be an easy $20. This like streetwear Y2K style is definitely in. This is a size medium. It is freaking tiny, but it's so cute. It's like a halter neck. So I'm just guessing. I did not look up the comps, but I think this will sell for 20 bucks. This one I was really excited by because in the past, New with Tags Fashion Nova has sold pretty quickly for me. So here's the tag on this one. I got this at New Bin. This is a size medium and it's very cute. I think this would be perfect for like a vacation or a wedding or like, I don't know, just a nice event, but it's kind of got a wrap in the front and it's like very soft. It feels like suede or like faux suede. So I think this will probably sell between $25 to $30. I believe that's how much the last Fashion Nova dress I found sold for, and it was a lot more basic than that one. So when I found that, I was like, yes. This next one I'll have to see about. It's another one I have to spot treat, but I couldn't leave it behind. It's a really gorgeous white Free People dress. This is a size 0 and it has the hook and eye closures on the front and just looks like that. It's a mini dress with a lace overlay on top of a lining, and I think something like this would probably sell for $30. With flaws it might sell for like 15, but that's okay. I spent less than 20 on this whole haul, so I'm okay with that. But there's that. I couldn't leave it behind. The stains are very, very minor, so I was okay with it. Okay, the next thing I got is another white dress, which like frankly I really don't like getting white dresses from the Goodwill or the bins or anywhere really because they just get stained so easily. But this is Zara Trafaloc. It's kind of like an overlay. I feel like you could totally wear this as like a beach cover up and it would look so good. It ties in the front and it has these like mother of pearl buttons on the front, and it's got an eyelet detail with ruffled sleeves, and then it has just like a cinched waist, and then it just flows out. Honestly, I might wear this to my trip to LA on the beach. It has lace on the bottom, and I just thought it was such a gorgeous piece. Zara does pretty decent for me, but not really something I would pick up at the thrift store unless it's rare. Okay, last but not least, I found a pair of Doc Martens. They're in my car right now, so I'm just gonna insert footage of it in here. But they're a pair of brown platform vintage Doc Martens. They are a little more on the beat up side. I know you can clean up Doc Martens pretty well with like a leather cleaner that they sell. I don't have that, so I'm just gonna list them for less. So because I bought them from the bins, I don't really care as much. I'll be very open to offers on them. So I was so excited to find those. Those were not even in New Bin. I don't know, maybe someone didn't realize they were Doc Martens, but I love finding Docs. They always sell so fast and for really good money. All right, well that is everything I got from the Goodwill outlet / the bins this week. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, leave me a comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.